Okay. So boom, I'm back. So this past weekend I went to my third cousin's funeral. I hadn't met him, but his daddy is my godfather. So yeah, I went to the funeral in South Kakalaki. And basically we went to the church or whatever. And I don't go to church, and I feel like I could, but when I do go, I like to bring my notebook out and take notes about what they're talking about. What's the message that there's what's the message that they're talking about or whatever. So boom, so that's what I'm talking about now. So basically, there were certain things that the pastor was talking about in regards to life. So I'm gonna just go over them. Okay. So the first thing he said was, there are questions about life that we'll never be able to answer. So I guess it's about being okay with that. There's questions in life that you're just gonna always have. It's just always gonna be a question. That's just what it is. So acceptance of that, I think, is really important. The second thing he said was, there are things in life that we can never explain. So that's also something to accept. Some things you just won't be able to explain. And I guess questions that you have that you feel like you won't be able to answer, or things that you need to be explained, like that could really trip people up because they're like, oh, I need these questions answered, or oh, somebody explained this about me. And it's like, sometimes that's just what it. So he also said that we're not here to impress people. We're here to please the spirit. Okay, so I'm really excited now because this is why I'm really doing these videos, like for real. Because like I said, he told us this message this past weekend. It's Monday now, and he really, like, I really had some tears, bro, because basically his overall message was like, don't let yourself die with your gifts and your with your gifts still in you. Like, that's really a sad thing. Like, people go to the grave and they still got so much things that they wanted to get out. And he's like, he wants to die empty. He wants to die on E. And I'm the same way too. Like, I'm with the shits too. Even though I do plan to live a very long time, at the same time, what's the use of the Lord blessing me with my gifts and talents if I'm not showing people and showcasing people? And he's basically saying that it's selfish to keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And even people have told me, like, oh, Ash, you know a whole lot of stuff, but what's the point of you knowing a whole lot of stuff if you're not acting on it and you're not living in it? It's just a person that's smart, that's just smart. And it's like, it's like, what are you doing with it, you dig? So, okay, so boom. So number 3 is, there are 3 things in life that we can never change. So there's 3 things in life that we can never change. And like I said, I guess acceptance of this is just what it is. Like, some things you just can't change, you know what I'm saying? So he was saying that when you have acceptance of these 3 things, like, there's some things that will never be able to be answered, things that will never be able to be explained, and things in life that will never change. When you don't worry yourself about things like that, then those principles increase your faith. And I was like, oh, facts. That's what's up. So boom, he's saying that there's things in life that we can't control. You know what I'm saying? And let me see what else he said. He said, there are things in life that we cannot stop. And for those things, you want to expect the best, but also prepare for the worst. And then he said, let God be God. You know what I'm saying? Don't just let him be God. You know what I'm saying? And he said, do what you can do, and then let God be God as far as what he can do, or as far as what he's taken care of, like, as far as like what he's taking care of, like the things that you can't control, you just leave it up to God. That's it. You know you can't do it. Don't worry yourself about that. It's no point in worrying yourself about that, because that will decrease your faith and that would bring you down, because that's not for you to handle, period. And he said that life is not a game and we're here for a purpose. And we're not and we're not here to blend in. We're not here to blend in. We're here for a purpose, period. So he was saying that God is the source. He's a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a OD religious person. I would say I'm a spiritual person, but when I really say that, what I mean is that, like, there's a light inside of me, just like there's a light inside of you, just like there's a light inside of everybody. And that light, there's like also like a universal light that's in all of us. And it's what makes us move. It's what makes us, it gives us our intuition. It's been here for thousands of years. It's like these bodies are new. You dig what I'm saying? And the spirit is like what's always been here and what moves through us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really look at God like, oh, he's up there, he's far removed from me. No, he's in and through me. Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I recently started saying God more so. Like I said, the universe more so. But I think that it's synonymous. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even your higher power. You know what I'm saying? Like that knowing that you have, that you don't like consciously know. Like it's like some otherworldly shit. Like that's God. Like that's what it is. Okay, so anyway, he was also saying, don't let conditions determine your position in life. There's so many people that's in the hood, and they feel like just because they from the hood, they got to be of the hood. Just like when they say, you're in the world but not of the worlds. It's the same thing. Just because things are a certain way, like that's how you see it, doesn't mean that has to determine your whole life or where you are in life. Just because, oh, I grew up poor or I grew up struggling, doesn't mean like this is the life that I live now. Like this is me, this is who I am. You don't have to identify with that at all. You don't. Also, I don't know how y'all, I'm on my phone. I don't know how y'all be, because I'm holding it and my arm hurts now. But yeah, because I wanted to hold it straight. I do have that little pop-up thing on there, but that little poppers, you know what I'm talking about? It's like at the back of your phone that you add to it. But yeah, I'm gonna figure something out though. But anyway, because I don't like the angle it's at when I don't hold my phone, so whatever. Anywho, he was also saying that laws were created to stop vices. Laws were created to stop vices and wicked behavior. He emphasized that laws weren't created until people were doing things that wasn't beneficial to them. You dig? So yeah, so basically this video, I'm just going to go over the rest of my notes that I took from that service. Anyway, he's saying decisions give birth to circumstances. So when you make a decision, so you want to study the circumstances of the decisions that you're making. So decisions give birth to circumstances. So I made a decision to put this wig on. So the circumstance is that, people's going to say something, people going to look, people going to like it, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So whatever decisions you make, like, oh, I smoke, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or, oh, I drink outside, you know what I'm saying? When I special. So the circumstances that could come from that is, possible getting hassled by the police or whatever, open container ticket, stuff like that. When you make decisions, you want to be mindful. Make whatever decisions you want to, but just be mindful